Requirement of normality, or when n is greater than 30. The normality requirement with large samples where n is greater than 30. It is common to consider the normality requirement to be satisfied if the sample is large, meaning that n is greater than 30 or the sample size is greater than 30. Because we know from the central limit theorem that for such large samples, the distribution of the sample means will tend to approximate a normal distribution. For some population distributions that are extremely far from normal, the sample size might need to be much larger than 30. The normality requirement with small samples, where n is less than or equal to 30. With small samples, the method for finding confidence interval estimates of the population mean is robust against a departure from normality, which means that the normality requirement is loose. The distribution need not be perfectly bell-shaped, which it never is, but it should satisfy these conditions. Number one, the distribution of the sample data should be somewhat close to being symmetric. Number two, the distribution of the sample data should have one mode. Number three, the sample data should include any outliers.